Shadowgate. So just give me a moment to change my stream category. Just give me 1 minute to do that. Alright, so it's going to be Shadowgate. Not Shadowgrounds, you giant shitter. Alright, there we go. Shadowgate. And let me get my NES emulator up, because we're actually going to play this on the NES, not on Steam. Alright. There we go. Shadowgate. Let's play this. The last thing that you remember is standing before the wizard Lakmir as he waved his hands. Now you find yourself staring at an entryway which lies at the edge of a forest. The druid's words ring in your ears. Within the castle Shadowgate lies your quest. The dreaded Warlock Lord will use his black magic to raise the behemoth from the dark depths. The combination of his evil arts and the great titan's power will surely destroy us all. You are the last of the line of kings, the seed of prophecy that was foretold aeons ago. Yeah, I did play this on YouTube, ages ago. Only you can stop the evil one from darkening our world forever. Fare thee well. Gritting your teeth, you swear by your god's name that you will destroy the Warlock Lord. Alright, so let's see. I think first we gotta open this up. Nothing happened. Maybe it's not used, maybe it's open. There we go. As if by magic, the skull rises. Alright, now we gotta take the key. It's a really fun game. I really like this game. And open the door. It's the door leading into Shadowgate Castle. So, Moogle City never got past this room, which as a kid, this was like kind of confusing to me too, but yeah. That pitiful wizard Lakmir was a fool to send a buffoon like you to stop me. You will surely regret it, for the only thing here for you is a horrible death. The sound of maniacal laughter echoes in your ears. Alright, so let's take the torches. Oh, you don't really need to take every torch, but what's even the point of not taking every torch, right? Alright, so this key, I think it opens the metal door, or is it the... No, okay. It opens the wooden door. And we go through here. The stone walls seem uncomfortably close as you walk down the stairs. So if you try to go forward, there's like a pit that opens up right here, and you just die. So what you want to do is open the book. The book is opened and examined. A rectangular hole has been cut out of the inside of the book. And then you take the key 2 out of there. Alright, and I'm actually just going to close the book so that it doesn't show me the book inventory every time I come to this room. We're going to take the torches. And we're going to go backwards. You stand in a long corridor. Huge stone archways line the entire hall. Alright, so we're going to use key 2 on this metal door here. Okay, Manic. Click! The key worked! It unlocked the door! Oh, as you enter, you can see a sword and a sling inside. We're going to need both of those. The sword and the sling. Now, the sling is actually useless without rocks, so you do need to get rocks at some point. Okay, so what you got to do now is open this, and then we go through there. As soon as you enter the room, you see an arrow on the front wall. There you go. So that's what the... Hold on, who said that? Hold on, let me read. Yeah. The bank said that? I thought it would have been longer if you didn't go through the bank. Okay, we got the arrow. And then I think we got to use this torch? Not that one. This one? You move the torch. Clunk. It's a hidden door. There is a spiral staircase leading down. Yeah, the Shadowgate wallpaper's cool, isn't it? You stand at the edge of a deep chasm. From the darkness below arise the screams of the undead. This cave is hewn roughly in the chasm's wall. So we're going to go this way. If you try to go over this, you die. We will have to go through this, but you need a certain item to help you with that. What's this? A wraith is standing in your way, barring your path. So you may have noticed that I have torches, and then you have this one that's called Torch. And I'm going to show you why that one's different. See if you look at it. There is something out of the ordinary about this torch, but you can't put a finger on it. So what you're supposed to do here is use one of your lit torches on the special torch. The torch burns with a strange white flame. With a shout, you throw the flaming torch at it. With a blinding flash, the white flame engulfs the undead apparition. When you open your eyes again, the wraith is gone. Alright, so we got more torches here. And the cloak. And we're actually going to wear the cloak. So use cloak on self. You try on the cloak and find it very unbecoming. It barely fits over your armor. But you do need it, so... There's like this door up here or something. I don't know what that's about. You can't actually see it, and I don't think you can ever go that way, so I don't know what the point of that is. Oh, we gotta open it. This small stone chamber is lined on one side by 2 barred portals. Okay. Alright, so first we're gonna look at the Epper thing. The sign reads Epper. Or rope. Epper, Epper, Epper. You got it! It seems to be some sort of magic word! You've learned 1 magic spell. It's rope backwards. Let's use the spell. The spell was chanted. Epor! There are many strange things in this world. When you said the magic spell, the rope moved. What is your problem, Gibbs? Having stretched up to the hole, the rope stops moving. Alright. Gibbs, can you please? Scroll one. What are you singing? Could you stop? Hi. Alright, scroll 1, bottle 1. And bottle 2. You need bottle 2. I'm pretty sure bottle 1 is useless, but let's open the scroll. The scroll 1 is open. Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement. 5 to... Oh, this is the riddle that helps you solve, like, the entire game. 5 to find, 3 or 1. 1 gives access, the bladed sun. The silver orb to banish below, the staff of ages to vanquish the foe. Joining to the golden blade, the last to invoke the platinum horn. That actually basically is the solution to the whole ass game. Alright, so grab this. Oh, no, not use. I'm on use. Take. And there's a hidden door here, which I believe you can just open. Oh, come on. You feel the ground shake as the rock moves slowly aside to reveal a passageway. Go in there. The cold water from the limestone drips on your neck, sending shivers down your spine. Okay, I actually can't do anything here yet, so we'll back out of there. And I'll go up this way. This room full of mirrors reminds you of the elven funhouse at King Otto's fair. There's a tablet like that in La Milana apparently earlier. It makes no sense, but it's actually how to defeat the first phase of the final boss. Nice. Alright, let me grab the broom because it's a possible riddle solution. And we'll get the torches. And go back. This long cold hallway is lined on either side by half a dozen coffins. Alright, one of these has a mummy in it. No. Open. Oh, you know what? Let me, actually, hold on. Let me use a torch because my torch is getting low. If your torches go out, you die. So let's see. I think it's this one. The lid of the coffin is open. A mummy stands silently before you. Okay, so what you gotta do is burn the mummy. So you take one of our lit torches, use it on the mummy. The mummy bursts into flames, leaving behind a scepter among the ashes. Take the scepter. Alright. It's not smart to fuck with any of these other coffins. Yeah, there's a slime. One of them puts acid on the ground, and then you can't pass through without dying, so you have to always go through the underground thing. Oh, I haven't up to open the door. Door's open. Here we go. The stones in these walls are probably cut by the hands of enslaved mountain dwarves. Alright. So let's open both these doors. I forget which way to go first. Let's try this way. Oh, this doesn't help much. Okay. A shark swims by as if patrolling this calm pool. I think I can get through here, though. Yes, the door is open. Water cascades over a subterranean cliff into a cool, clean stream. Alright, let's grab these rocks, because that's ammo for your sling. You only really ever need one rock, but I'll grab a bunch. I'll grab what's there. Come on. Makes you wish that you can somehow use the mouse, but you can't. Then I believe we just gotta go behind the waterfall, right? Yeah. The walls in this room are much too close for comfort. The damp walls of this eerie cavern are rough and irregular. Alright, so this is the only time you use the hit command. You hit the rock as hard as you can. Bow! I mean, you could use it in other places, but it usually gets you killed. The loose rock falls down as if hinged to the wall. Your wife and you streamed this 3 months ago? Nice. How you doing? Could I just call you Neverland? How you doing? Let's open that up. You could take the bag, but I'd rather just open it and take what's in it. So the white gem, the red gem, and the blue gem. So let's take all those. White gem. So welcome in, Neverland. My name's NecroVMX. I stream every single day a variety of different games. Today, we just played Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, and I just beat that. Now we're playing Shadowgate. There is no welcome. You're standing in a dark underground cavern. Neverland, thank you for the follow. Okay. So we're gonna go this way. Yes, and we do have a Discord. We're gonna go this way. Aha! You enter a cold room. The stench of flesh and decay pervades the small chamber. You begin to shiver. This room is really cold. All right, let me snag these torches first. And then I think the red gem goes here? Or is it the white one? I guess we'll find out in a second. I think it's the red one. No! We'll try the white one. The gem fits perfectly in the hole, ladies. A small crystal sphere magically appears on the stand. All right, we're going to grab that. And then we're going to open the door. And we're going to go in there. Fear grips you as you enter this hot room. Okay, so basically, you need the axe, and a couple of these other items can act as riddle solutions, but you'll die unless you pick up the shield first. So you got to take the shield. The shield is in hand. Every time you take something, the dragon breathes fire on you. You raise your shield just in time to block the dragon flame. And if you try to take too many things, you need the spear too, actually. Your shield melts and you die, so you have to leave the room and come back. The spear is in hand. So I'm gonna only grab 3 things at a time. Again, flame spews forth. You use the shield for protection. It's getting hot. You don't know how much longer you can stand it. The hammer is in hand. Never tell the audience how they feel. Again, flame spews forth. You use the shield for protection. All right, same thing. All right, now we're gonna leave and come back. That's true. The room stinks of rotten meat. This room is terribly hot. Okay, so let's take... we don't need to take both skulls. Just one should be fine. Because there's a Sphinx in this game, and it gives you a randomized riddle. And the riddle is always an item, a non-essential item that you can find. Take the helmet. I don't think I would need the bone, but I'll grab it. And then we'll just leave the torch. There's plenty of torches in this game. Alright, so we don't really need 2 skulls or another torch. Alright, so now we're gonna go back over here. So, yeah, we already read that. Okay, so what you do now is we're gonna use the sphere on the water. You drop the sphere into the lake and notice the ripples disappear as the water turns into ice. The Durglov's rotten meat. Now we can grab the key. It's key 3. Okay, so you do need the sphere, but it's actually below the ice. So what you do is you take... Oh, hold on, I gotta use a torch too. I just noticed my torch is running low. Okay, but you take one of your lit torches and use it on the water. You put the burning torch close to it. The torch melts away the ice over the sphere, allowing it to float to the surface. Not surprisingly, the lake quickly refreezes. And then you can take the sphere. Okay, because you do need the sphere one more time. The stones in these walls were probably cut by the hands of the enslaved mountain dwarves. Okay. And now we're back here. Okay. So I'm actually going to go back to the Epor room. And go this way. A huge man-made slab of granite seals the far side of the cavern. Alright, now this I believe is the blue gem. As soon as you place the blue gem in the hole, you hear the sound of grinding stone. The wall slowly rises to reveal a magical image of an old wizard. Listen, warrior. The Warlock Lord can only be defeated by the courage and by thy courage and the Staff of Ages. Remember, 5 to find, 3 for the staff, 1 to be the key, and 1 to be thy pathway. Have thy wits about thee, warrior. Fare thee well. The wall slides back into place, hiding the image from your sight. A scroll appears. Alright, let's take the scroll. That would be scroll 2. And let's open that bitch up. You've read the scroll. The scroll reads, As the shadow of the wind, thou shalt be. Humana. You've learned 1 magic spell. As the spell was chanted, the scroll 2 quickly vanishes. What Durgs don't love them some rotten meat, right? Okay. Alright. This room full of... Yeah, we heard that. Okay, so now we gotta smash the middle mirror and only the middle mirror. Where's the hammer? Or whatever it is. Here, hammer. Bellowing like some Norse god, you smash the hammer into the mirror. You shatter the mirror, revealing an iron door. Oh god, the NES version of King's Quest V? Holy shit, yeah. Food poisoning. Alright, I do believe I used the key on this, though. The key 3. If I could... Where is key 3? There it is. Click! The key worked! It unlocked the door! This room is incredibly hot. This must be what the lower levels of Gehenna are like. So basically, if you enter this room without, where you're not wearing the cloak, you immediately just retreat. It's like it's too hot and you go back automatically. So you can only enter the room and stay here with the cloak, but you still can't actually walk through. It's too hot. So what you gotta do is toss the sphere down there. You hurl the sphere into the fire below you. The hell-spawn flames quickly vanish as soon as the sphere touches them. And you can't get the sphere back. That's done. You need the Varia suit. Yeah. All right, let's open that door. And we go through. A sharp, cold wind whips up over the ledge of the deep, dark chasm. As you step on the bridge, a troll appears and says, "This bridge is mine. It'll cost you a gold coin to cross." So you can actually give him gold coins if you have them, and he just keeps asking for more and eventually kills you. But what you want to do the first time you're dealing with this guy is just use a spear on him. The second time you could use Humana to pass him by. The troll falls silently into the dark cavern. You listen, but you do not hear him crash. So if you come through here again, he reappears, but you can use the Humana spell to bypass him. The moon casts a brilliant shadow over the grounds of the courtyard. Okay, so now we gotta deal with the Cyclops. Yeah, he eventually just kills you. So what we want to do here is... this is another sort of puzzle boss thing. You want to use a stone on the sling that you got at the beginning of the game. If I can find the damn sling. You put the small stone in the sling. Okay, so then you got to use the sling on the Cyclops. Humana, 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 yeah. How greedy, yep. That troll is a capitalist. As soon as you start twirling the sling, a magical influence takes over your body. You cry out, "Death to the Philistine," and release the stone. Bullseye. So he's actually not dead, he's passed out, and if you just leave him like that, every time you come back here, he's up again and you have to use another stone to knock him out, right? And eventually you run out of stones and you can't get past the guy. So this is the only time you ever need the sword, so you just gotta use the sword to kill him. You drive the sword deep into the Cyclops. Blood pours out of the wound and onto the grass. Now he's dead for good and we don't have to deal with his ass anymore. Alright, so now we use the handle here, I think. Yep. The crank turns rather easily. As the end of the rope, there is a small bucket. The Lulrus's bucket! And I think we just open the bucket. The bucket is open, and there's a gauntlet. Alright. And let me just close the bucket so that it doesn't bring up the bucket screen every time I come through here. Alright, so the gauntlet, we're going to want to wear that. Oh, wrong way. Put it on yourself. You place the gauntlet on your hands. It feels as if it was made just for you. Alright, now we can move onwards. It's a long, drafty hallway with one flight of stairs and several open passages. I guess I'll take the torch. This hole was made for me. This hole was made for filling. That's what I'm gonna do. You stand in a small library. There's another skull you can grab if you want. We'll grab the map. We don't need to grab the book, you can just open it. The book is open. You can't read the strange writing in the book. Oh, I'll come back to that. All right, let me open the desk. The desk is open. All right, so we're going to take scroll 3, scroll 4, key 5, and the glasses. All right, let's close the book. Sweet. And, no, not close the book. Close the fucking desk. All right, open the book. Yeah, you can't read the writing. Okay, so what you got to do is use the glasses on yourself. You try the glasses on, and they seem to fit perfectly. You can see very well. You can grab if you want to. You could leave your books behind, because your books are dense, and if they're too dense, then no books are mine. Ah! I love it. Okay, let's look at the book now. Wow! With these glasses, you can understand and read what you could not before. The light grows faint, the path winds round. Where life is lost, wisdom is found. The seed of the dream, for evil is free. Where the sword is hung, he must place the key. A bridge to from, amidst burning death, a demon to guard. Vatari riseth. You've learned one magic spell. As the spell was chanted, the book quickly vanishes. Okay, so now, let me just use a torch, because it's starting to burn low. And I have other scrolls to look at, actually. So let's open scroll 3. Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement. Lands into the heavens, the key to the world. Terra Terrak. You learned one magic spell. As the spell is chanted, the scroll 3 quickly vanished. Okay, here's scroll 4. You've read the scroll. To move the sun from far to near, light is what the darkness fears. The book dance! Thank you for the clip, Evie. Instantum Illumina. Let's see, optimistic, tangible, cockroach, debated. Alright. So now, I believe you can actually read some of these books. Let's see. This is a complete 12-volume set of the Encyclopedia Druidica. This book's title is Gods. You open the book and read it. And when these days appear, the people will call upon their gods, and there will be no answer. Nay, only he who carries the sword shall truly be given the scales to judge them by. This book's title is The Circle of 12. You open the book and read it. The Circle of 12 was formed before most things began to be. Their names are Framus, Garlin, Tylotin, Ronlin, Talamar, Magnus, Wantave, Butwick, Tenmark, Sharnir, Lochmere, and Turjor. The circle is broken when Talamar took a new name, the Warlock Lord. This book's title is The History of the War. You open the book and read it. Butwick. And when the Warlock Lord has finally gained power, he went up against the great kings. The evil one would not have succeeded if it were not for the Circle of 12. If he ever returns to power, Tarkus will not live to see the rising sun. This book's title is Westland. Areas not mentioned in this book are still not known to either man nor elf. The chief borders of the Torland Forest to the south, the Westland Sea to the west, swamplands to the north, and the Darken Range to the east. Sorry, taking a sip of water. Alright, this is Castle Shadowgate. The Castle Shadowgate is not the largest castle on Tarkus, but it is the most powerful. The castle is surrounded by an impenetrable mountain known as Gatekeeper. Only members of the now-lost Circle of 12 can enter it. It is said that the walls of Shadowgate themselves are quite alive. Blue Dragon. And there shall come a day when things will be lost, and people won't know where, and brothers will run away for absolutely no reason at all, and things will happen in the sky. How vague. And people will marvel at friends who have new names, and birds will be different. It's like a freaking Reddit post. The words are like none you've ever seen. Okay, so now what we gotta do is we're gonna use the last gem here. Oh, did I just see it? Yeah, the red gem. You can't actually read any of the books on this side. And that's why. This, Jesus, Moogle. The bookcase slowly slides away, revealing a hidden passage. Alright, let's go in there. This room is dominated by a large fireplace set into a red brick wall. You can actually light the fireplace, but there's not much of a point to that. So we'll grab the poker, the bellows, and the cup. And I forget if I need to burn this carpet or not. I'm just going to do it. Nope, I didn't need to do that. Okay. Alright, so this is where you use the Terra Tarak, the key to the world. There's a globe there. The spell was chanted. Tarak! A large crack appears around the equator of the globe. And now we can now open it. The globe is open. And there's key 6 and bottle 5. I'm only going to take the key. The bottle's useless. The only bottle that's useful is bottle 2. Some of them just kill you when you drink it. It smells like a kennel in here, and there are no windows to which to circulate the fresh air. Okay, so let's take the horseshoe and all this crap here. Let's see. Another bottle 2, bottle 4, bottle 3, another bottle 2, and the test tube. And then I think you just, you can see this is a little different. The stone rises slowly out of the floor. A shining vial is inside it. I'll take that. The water is in hand. It's specifically holy water. The stone descends back into place. Alright, so now we're gonna go here. You stand in a small garden. The only sound is of falling water in the night. So that's actually not water, it's acid. So you can take the flute as long as you're wearing the gauntlet. By using the silver gauntlet, you remove the flute easily. The sound of the water splashing is music to your ears. Alright, so then we're going to use the flute. The sound of the flute is very pretty indeed. No, this isn't Manic Mansion. There is actually a key under one of the rugs. I wasn't sure if it was that one or a different one. It seems like you wake from a dream only to find a hole in the tree. And by the way, I just want to say, I had to figure all this shit out as a kid on the NES with no walkthroughs or anything. It took the better part of a year. Just to let you know. Is it real? The flute's magic. Music is like magic. It took the better part of a year for me to get through the whole game. The ring is in hand. And the game is essentially timed because there's only so many torches in the game, so eventually you run out of torches and you have to start over. You're in a small, stuffy laboratory. It's... alright. Let's open this. The door is open. I know we have to go back and deal with the snake at some point, but there's an item I need. Oh, here. You are awed by the majestic beauty of this immense banquet hall. Alright, so this is where you burn the carpet. The rug quickly catches on fire and burns away. A key can be seen underneath. Let's take that. Fuck you, I can't take it. There we go, key 4. Alright. I believe all of these use keys, but let me just see. We'll grab the crest and the mirror, because they are possible riddle solutions. Alright, so let's see. Key 4... I don't remember which one's which. No. Oh. Okay, that one doesn't work. Alright. Is it this one? Alright, key 4 opens that one. Key 5 and 6. Alright. Try key 5 here. There we go. And the other one's going to be key 6. Hey, yeah. Alright, let's start here, I think. Oh. Sometimes you could just click on rooms, but sometimes you have to be on move. Not that way yet. Come back. Try up here. Apple 2? Yeah, actually it was originally on Apple. Although the evening air is cool, this small circular room radiates a fervent heat. Okay. So anytime you try to do anything, the Hellhound's going to appear. Berg! A large fireball suddenly appears in the room and causes you to shield your eyes. When you open them, you notice the fire has changed into something far more menacing. I don't know, looks like a doggo to me. Alright, so you can take care of this guy pretty easily. You just got to use the... let me use a torch. The water. The holy water. Yeah, this and Deja Vu and Uninvited, they were originally called Mac Venture games. Alright, where's the water at? There it is. The holy water has sent the Hellhound back to the place where it was spawned. You mean hell? We can say Hellhound, but we can't say hell in an NES game. The flame died out, the room is quiet, as though nothing had happened. Deja Vu's a big pain in the ass. I've never really attempted Deja Vu or Uninvited. I mean, I attempted Deja Vu once, but not, like, seriously. The horn is in hand. Alright, we're gonna go up here. As you stand on the turret, an eerie blue dragon appears in the clear, starry sky. Oh, I don't think I can deal with this guy just yet. Alright, let's come back. And we'll go this way. Yes, okay. It appears to be a sphinx. It looks at you indifferently. As you move, the sphinx spoke, "Who are you? No one may pass without my permission. To pass, you must answer a riddle. It has towns but no houses, forests but no trees, rivers but no fish. Dost thou know? Bring me the answer to my riddle, and I shall let thee pass." Okay, so the answer to that one's the map. So we just gotta find the map that I grabbed. Oh, is that it? There it is. Map. He could ask you about the skull, the mirror, the broom, a whole bunch of different shits. You have correctly answered my riddle, warrior. Thou may now pass. An unknown riddle? Ah! A telescope is beside the window. A star map is on the wall. This must be an observatory. Alright, so let's grab this. Scroll 5. And let's go ahead and open that up. Scroll 5 is open. You've read the scroll. Observing the stars, the Throne constellation appears once every 5 summers. Legend says that it is a portal to another land. Very useful! Alright, you can actually grab this star. And then I think you use open? Or use, I forget. The star map is open, there we go. I'll allow that one. Ah. And then we grab ourselves this. The rod is in hand, ladies! Oh god, this fucking thing. You are so captivated by the woman's beauty that you momentarily forget her predicament. Yes, in the moonlight, she's even more beautiful. Yeah, except she's a wolf. Oh, see you around, Manic. So you gotta kill her. Otherwise you can't grab the blade, which you do need that blade. Oh, arrow, yeah. Your aim is true as you plunge the silver arrow into the beautiful woman. Moog might be into that, yeah. The beautiful lady suddenly transforms into a wolf. Alright, let's grab that. The blade is in hand. Alright. Well, it was him or me. Alright, now we go back up this way. Because now I can take care of the wyvern. You're standing on a turret. You need the star. The star becomes a flash of light as you launch it. Blammo! Crash! It strikes the wyvern and explodes into 1,000,000 pieces. And then we got the talisman. Alright. So, there's 5 items that are required to beat the game. It's the staff, the talisman, the blade, the silver horn, and one other thing that I don't remember. How do you count all those pieces? Very carefully. Alright, so let's back up a bit. Now that I have the rod. Down the hole. Ladies. Ah, here we go. So now we're going to use one of our bottle 2s. On yourself. You drink the liquid and immediately begin to rise into the air. And that'll allow you to get up. Here, a giant snake confronts you in this small cave. It is a giant snake. It doesn't move. Perhaps it is getting ready to strike. It's a statue. You wait for the creature to kill you, but it still has yet to move. Yeah, that was liquid Viagra. Upon closer inspection, you laugh at your foolishness. It is only a statue. Alright, so what we gotta do is use the... I believe the rod. No, wrong way. I'm gonna use my rod on this snake. Is it possible to stand there until you die? Nah. Because it's not real. Nothing happened. Oh god, is it not the rod? Oh god. What am I supposed to do here? Is it a spell that I'm supposed to use? I thought you used the rod on this guy. I have other bottle 2s so I can come back. Well, yeah, you could stand... Well, actually, what will happen is your torch will go out and you'll die. The flute! Okay, thank you. Why did I not remember that? The flute's music could possibly lead you to an endless dream. It didn't work. No, it's not the flute. There's an item that you use because it turns into the Staff of Ages. I'll come back. I think there's an item called a wand, and that's what I'm supposed to get. I have another bottle, so I can get through. I have 2 more bottles, actually. Clearly, I fucked something up. So I'll just keep going until I get the item that I'm looking for. He's back. The troll says you must pay a toll of 1 gold coin. Alright, so we're gonna use... Humana. The spell was chanted. Humana. Baby, you can blow my flute. Toot, toot. As soon as the magic is invoked, you lose sight of yourself. You're as invisible as the wind. Alright. Castle Shadowgate looms before you. Yeah, I'll just continue. I think there's actually a wand. I was confusing the rod and the wand. Let me grab these torches. I like this song. Reminds me of Ultima. They're both long and hard. Yeah. Oh, you put the rod. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to come here first. Alright, I remember. From this windy ledge, you can get an idea of the size and strength of the castle. Okay, so what you do here is you put the rod... It's a lightning rod is what it is. I was right that you need the rod to get the wand, but I forgot to actually do it. So you put it here. Suddenly the sky seems to be on fire as a bolt of pure lightning strikes the rod. You are startled to see a skeletal hand rise from a hole that has formed at your feet. So I went back to the snake too soon. That's okay. Grab that. Doesn't look like a skeletal hand to me. It looks like a fucking fork. The wand is in hand. As you take the wand from the skeletal hand, it begins to descend. The hole then closes up as it had never been. I gotta use a torch. Is there a reason to come here? I know if you try to grab the gold, you die, but I think you might need what's in that bag. Lightning lights up the countryside as you stand on a lookout point. I'm just gonna open it. I'm not gonna try to take it. Bag 3 is open. Oh, okay, all right. We don't need the gold coins. We'll just take a big coin. The gold coins, or you can give them to the troll. But like I said, he just keeps asking for more and more, and then eventually he just murders you. All right, now let's go back to the snake. I just did things slightly out of order, guys. It's okay. Yeah. That's why they give you multiple bottle 2s. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. Oh my. I drank it and I began to rise. Alright. Alright, so now it's the wand. I always confuse the wand and the rod for some reason. Alright, wand. The snake begins to shake and shudder. Is it just your eyes, or is it shrinking? The serpentine statue begins to change. It grows smaller and smaller. It dematerializes and forms anew as a staff of tremendous beauty. The staff is in hand. Alright. I'll worry about assembling the staff of ages later. Let's just get through the game at this point. I'll do that, like, right before the final room. Same thing. Alright. And luckily I don't have to deal with this guy anymore, because I made sure he's very dead. Alright, here we are. It's a passageway with 2 arches. You're in a small throne room. A skeleton wearing a gold crown sits on a throne in front of you. The narrator is really horny for the castle and the items. It's so true, too. Alright, so we gotta give this guy the scepter, from what I remember. So let's use... It's a king without a scepter, right? There it is. That opens that up. As soon as you give the scepter to the skeleton, the seal of the pillar lowers. You can now see a ring-shaped hole. Gee, I wonder if I gotta use the ring on the ring-shaped hole. Oh, ring meat. My ring meat hurts. The ring fits perfectly. The throne magically rises, revealing a secret passageway. Alright. I got stuck in that room for so long as a kid. This hallway is made of large granite slabs. On the opposite wall are a pair of stone beasts guarding a dark archway. Alright, so these gargoyles will come to life and rip you to shreds if you try to move. So every time you come through here, you gotta make sure to blind them by using the Illumina spell. It's true. The spell was chanted, Illumina. Suddenly the cavern is so bright that you have to shade your eyes. It takes you a few moments to regain your senses from the Nova Burst. It seems the gargoyles were also affected and haven't yet recovered from the spell. So I believe this way first? Okay. Sulphurous fumes rise from the hot molten lava some 30 feet below you. Swimming would not be wise. Okay, so now we use another spell, Motari. The spell was chanted, Motari. The statue lowers, and a large platform raises out of the lava. You now have a way across. So the reason that you would know it's Motari is because that's like, you know, the riddle about the Stone Guardian and the Sea of Flames. Okay. Don't trip over the wings. This fucking thing. Stalagmites surround this room, just like a cavernous jaws of a huge beast. Now, I believe there's a huge beast that can come out of there and kill you, but I'm not gonna fuck with that. I believe it's middle, right, middle. Let's see. Middle, right, middle. Nothing happened. Yeah, alright, maybe it's middle, left, middle? Man! Wow! Alright, try this. No? I'll get it eventually, I don't remember exactly. Let's try that. Oh, that was it! There we go. It was right, middle, right. Scree! The cylinder lifts with a shuddering sound. You're momentarily dazzled as the darkness is lit by a blinding flash. The silver orb is revealed. That's the final item, the silver orb. Alright, let's take that. So it's this 5 items you need. The staff, the blade, the orb, and 3 or 1 means you have to combine those 3. And then the talisman and the horn. Now there's only so many combinations, right? Alright, let me just go ahead and use another torch, because that one's kind of burning low. Oh, it won't open, yeah, because... I can't open this torch! There's several sequels to this. There was one on the TurboGrafx 16, there was one on the Nintendo 64, and I believe there's a new one that came out like maybe 10 years ago or so for PC. This is the only one I've ever played, though. Alright, just Illumina. I just realized I will need a gold coin. Fuck! I need to give it to fucking Charon. You only need 1, but you do need a gold coin. The big coin gets you in the well, but then Charon requires the gold coin. So let me go grab it. But yeah, there was Beyond Shadowgate, there was Shadowgate 64, and then the new one I believe is just called Shadowgate. I just realized you do need 1 gold coin. Charon's always a greedy bastard. Or if you're playing Daikatana, for some reason they pronounce his name Charon. Only way to open a torch is to split it open with an axe. Why not? Alright, we're actually almost done. Believe it or not. It's a short game, it's just normally it's a bitch because you don't know what to do. This room is dominated by a sophisticated yet ancient well. So I think first we use the handle. Come on. You seem to be wasting your time. There we go. The cover of the well is open. Now, if you just get yourself in there, you die. So what you gotta do is find the big coin and toss it in there. And the reason I was able to figure that out as a kid is if you look at the big coin, there's a large gold coin with a well engraved on it. So I figured it had something to do with the well. As soon as you throw the coin into the well, a huge wind erupts from within it. It reminds you of the small dust devils you see in the autumn months. You can never get through that door, by the way. Ah, here we are. The swirling winds carry you down the deep well. and set you gently into the cavern below. See, the winds make it so you just are gently deposited here instead of falling down and breaking every bone in your body. You stand above a beach, looking down upon a river. Alright, so we use this on this. After the gong sounds, a specter materializes right before your eyes. The ghostly ferryman doesn't look friendly. You hear a faint voice ask for a fare. Alright, now we use gold coin on him. The ferryman takes the coin and gestures you to board quickly. You climb aboard the tiny raft and soon reach the opposite bank. A stone skull stands against the far wall, screaming silently. For some reason, you get the feeling you are standing on sacred ground. So actually, this is the second to final room, and where a lot of people get stuck. So you need to just think about the riddle. 5 to find, 3 or 1. 1 gives access the Bladed Sun. Bladed Sun is the talisman. If you look at the talisman, it even tells you that. His rather heavy talisman is made of gold and is extremely sharp along its edges. It shines with an incredible brilliance. I guess it doesn't tell you that. And it says where the sword is hung, he must hang the key. So the talisman's the key. You hang it on the sword. If you try to put it on the crown of the jewel, you die. And the last to invoke is the platinum horn. But first, let's do the 3 or 1 thing. So let's see. We're going to use the blade on the staff. Suddenly, lightning begins to flash in the room. Oh, God. Yeah, that's the way it went, right? And there are myths. Then the golden spike slides smoothly into the staff and locks into place. And the orb. Light cascades through the room as the staff becomes a living entity. Oh, no. So now we use the talisman here. The artifact, known as the Bladed Sun, is now secured and in place. And the last invoke is the horn. So we use that. The sound of the horn echoes loudly in your ears. Suddenly, you hear the sound of grinding rock. The jaw of the skull begins to descend. Hot wind erupts from the mouth, creating the illusion that the stone skull is alive. The cavern that you have entered is by far the largest your eyes have ever gazed upon. Yeah. From the depths rises the most powerful creature that has ever existed, the behemoth. Your stomach knots up as you stare at this new horror. The beast is indeed incredible. You wonder for a moment how you can defeat such a creature as this. Easily. As long as you have the staff with the blade and the orb inlaid into it, you can just do this. You pray as you raise the Staff of Ages that it has the power that the prophets claimed. The staff pulsates with power, and a beam of light explodes from it, striking the behemoth, not whatever I said first. Ah, fuck, that hurts, man. God damn it, this is all your fault. I'm gonna drag you back to hell with me. Fuck you. The creature screams in agony, thrashing back and forth in great pain. In his rage, he grabs the Warlock Lord and descends into the depths forever. You can hear the Warlock Lord's screams fade into silence. Suddenly, it is very quiet. A beautiful light seems to fill the cavern. The morning sun, you say to yourself. It is over. This is the morning sun come to vanquish this horrible night. Although exhausted, you lean on the Staff of Ages and began your long journey home. Word of your historic quest has already reached the farthest parts of the land. You are triumphantly greeted as you enter the gates of the royal city of Stormhaven. Moments later, you are ushered into the royal palace where you were greeted by the king. I know that what thou hast done, brave one. The world would be dark forever without thee. Well, shit. Oh, damn, Gibbs, could you get that for me? No? Alright, I got it. That's actually it. That's the whole fucking game, guys. I'm knocking over bottles left and right. You are bestowed a kingdom to rule in the king's fair daughter's hand. As you leave the throne room, you know that although this quest is over, others await. After all, the bards will need new legends to sing and new tales to tell. The first stories end. Better buy a TurboGrafx to get the next one. You know what's funny is I'm pretty sure the TurboGrafx game was on CD too. I forget. Was it CD or HuCard? Do you guys know? I guess I could look it up. Let me see. Play Clam Digger or Oregon Trail? I have to play Clam Digger. Let me see. Beyond... Oh, hello. Beyond Shadowgate. Maybe one day I should play it. It was CD. It was on CD. I've never played it. Okay, guys, actually, what I was thinking is maybe we could play a little Pokemon Showdown. Play some music. Play some Pokemon Showdown, if you guys are into it. Let me give you the link, so you can play with me. Post-show, yeah. EB, if you could just really quick just type up a thing kind of explaining how it works, you might have a template. But yeah, let me get rid of Meeson here. And I'm gonna go and change this category. I'll say like Pokemon Sword and Shield or something. And we'll play for like an hour or so. Gibbs, can you chill?